Hey guys, welcome back to Cars IQX. Today, I've got something really exciting for you. We're diving deep into a car that could completely redefine Jaguar as a brand, a car that feels like a new chapter in luxury EVs, the Jaguar GT EV, Jaguar's upcoming all-electric flagship. Now, you guys already know I get hyped about new launches, but this one, honestly, it feels different. Jaguar's going all in, no half measures, no safety nets. This car is the symbol of their rebirth. And over the next few minutes, we're going to explore everything about it: design, performance, interior, pricing, comparisons to older Jaguars, and along the way, I'll throw some questions at you so you can play along and see how much of a car geek you really are. So buckle up, this is going to be fun. Let's start with the design, because honestly, that's the first thing that makes people stop scrolling. And with the Jaguar GT EV, oh man, it's bold, it's futuristic, and yet it still feels elegant in that old school Jaguar way. The proportions are long and dramatic. It almost looks like it's leaping forward even when standing still. One crazy detail, there's no traditional rear windshield. Yep, you heard that right. Instead, Jaguar's using a rear camera system. That means the design team got to completely reshape the back of the car without worrying about glass visibility. Imagine how clean and sculpted that rear end must look. Sleek curves, rounded tail, and those futuristic slim taillights that feel like blades of light. And the roofline, it's more fastback GT than sedan. Long hood, short deck, but with 4 doors, so it's practical enough. The whole vibe is like, yeah, I'm a grand tourer, but I'm also your everyday luxury ride. If you had to choose, would you prefer a futuristic EV with cameras instead of mirrors and rear windows, or do you still want the good old glass and mirrors? Comment below, I'm super curious on this one. Now, when it comes to performance, Jaguar isn't messing around. The GT EV is rumored to be packing close to 986 horsepower. That's basically hypercar territory. Top speed around 160 mph. And Jaguar's been testing it in all kinds of conditions, from snowy Arctic roads to wet, rough terrain, making sure it can handle anything. And here's the fun part, even though this thing screams luxury GT, it's not afraid of a little adventure. Jaguar has tuned it with all-wheel drive systems, meaning if you feel like a spirited drive up a mountain or a long road trip in winter, the GT EV won't break a sweat. Another standout number is the range, 430 to 435 miles per charge. That's huge. For context, the Tesla Model S long range sits around 405 miles. Lucid Air can go a little higher, but Jaguar's playing in the big leagues here. And thanks to fast charging, you can add about 200 miles in just 15 minutes. Imagine stopping for a quick coffee and then being road trip ready again, no stress. One thing I found super interesting is Jaguar's strategy here. They're skipping hybrids completely. No plug-in hybrids, no compromise. They're going pure EV only, which makes sense if you think about it. Jaguar wants to be seen as futuristic, daring, and different. And with government regulations tightening worldwide, this could be the right bet. Of course, this decision is risky. A lot of people still like hybrids because they feel safer knowing they have a backup gas engine. But Jaguar's like, nope, we're going all electric. Deal with it. And honestly, I kind of respect that. If you had the choice, would you buy a hybrid luxury GT or go all in for a full EV like this Jaguar? Tell me what side you're on. All right, now let's open the door and step inside, virtually at least. The interior of the Jaguar GT EV is being kept under wraps for now, but Jaguar has teased that it's going to be focused on craftsmanship, warmth, and user-friendliness. That means don't expect a spaceship-like dashboard overloaded with screens. Instead, expect luxury materials, leather, wood, maybe even some modern sustainable materials like recycled composites. The vibe is going to be more about elegance and less about look at how many screens I have. And honestly, I think that's refreshing, because as much as I love tech, sometimes you just want a car interior that feels calming, like a luxury lounge on wheels. Jaguar knows their buyers, and I think they're aiming for that sweet spot between modern and timeless. Imagine soft ambient lighting, ultra-comfortable seats with massage functions, and clean lines. And since it's a GT, you can bet the rear seats will also be usable. This isn't one of those cramped sports cars where you can't even fit a backpack in the back. What's the most important thing for you inside a car? Performance tech like big screens and AR head-up displays, or luxury feel like leather, wood, and comfort? Drop your answer below. Let's talk price now, because, well, none of this comes cheap. We're looking at a starting point north of £100,000 in the UK, that's around $127,000 in the US. And with options and higher trims, it could easily touch the 200K mark. That puts it in direct competition with cars like the Porsche Taycan Turbo S, Lucid Air Sapphire, and even entry-level Bentleys. And here's the thing, Jaguar knows this isn't going to be a mass-market car. This is a flagship halo vehicle, designed to pull attention, bring prestige back to the brand, and remind everyone what Jaguar stands for. Jaguar sales actually dropped almost 98% in Europe recently because they phased out combustion cars and went all in on preparing for this EV lineup. That's insane. So yeah, this GT EV is carrying a lot of weight on its shoulders. It needs to succeed. So here's my question for you. If you had $150,000 to spend on a luxury EV tomorrow, would you buy this Jaguar GT EV? Or would you go with something like a Porsche Taycan or Tesla Model S Plaid? I really want to see your picks in the comments. Now let's compare it quickly with the Jaguar I-Pace, their earlier EV. The I-Pace was a pioneer when it came out, sleek SUV style, award-winning design, and decent range. But let's be honest, it's a totally different animal. The I-Pace was about compact practicality. The GT EV is about flagship luxury and performance dominance. It's almost like Jaguar took all the lessons from the I-Pace, threw in bold new ideas, and said, this is our rebirth car, and that excites me. Do you think Jaguar should continue the I-Pace line alongside the GT EV, or should they just focus on high-end flagships from now on? Let's debate this one in the comments. So, to wrap this all together, what do we have? A car that's stylish, futuristic, insanely powerful, with a range that makes road trips easy, interiors that whisper luxury, and a price tag that reminds you it's built for the elite. But more than that, it's Jaguar's statement to the world. We're back, we're bold, and we're doing things differently. And honestly, whether you're a Jaguar fan or not, you've got to admire that. Before I let you go, I want to leave you with one final question. Do you think Jaguar can pull off this comeback with the GT EV? Or is it too late for the brand to win people back? Drop your answer, because I'll be pinning some of the best responses in the comments section. And hey, if you enjoyed hanging out with me today and you want more deep dives into upcoming cars, don't forget to hit that like button, smash subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss future uploads here on Cars IQX. Trust me, we've got some amazing content lined up, and you don't want to miss what's next. Until then, drive safe, dream big, and I'll catch you in the next one.